Hey there, gents and gentettes, welcome back to Avorion, episode 3. In the previous episode, we finalized the overall design of the ship that, upon kind of retrospect, I think that it's not really that interesting, and I'm kind of tempted to completely redo it, but I don't know. Considering I'm doing unedited episodes, perhaps it might be best to kind of stave off of that until it's completely necessary. So I guess for now we're just going to keep this space truck kind of inspired, like space military APC inspired look for now, and kind of figure out what we do from there. Now, that being said, I am going to wait a little bit more for us to get a little bit more titanium before I start applying more stuff to this thing, but that would be the overall idea. You know, I kind of think that this overall design is kind of growing on me, so maybe it's not that bad. But the one thing I really do want to do either way is to improve our engine just a little bit. So, let's see what we can do. So I guess we're just going to add 2 more sections in the back. Something like this. It is going to kind of increase the overall size of the ship, but that is perfectly fine. And apart from that, I'm also going to try my best to... Where can we fit this thing, I wonder? Yes, I'm talking about another titanium generator or energy container. Both things are something that I really don't want to skimp out on. Simply because I know what happens if you do. So, let's quickly add more titanium armor. We're going to make it as thin as possible this time. Let's set our scale step to like 0.1. Let's make it thinny boy. Well, no can do. Iron it is. Okay, that is a little bit too thin. Kind of looks bad like that. Let's make it slightly bigger. Okay. That'll be fine. So, with that in mind, I think our ship is currently good enough where we can actually start thinking about doing some sort of mission. So, with that in mind... Building board, research storage, shortage, 66 energy tubes, not interested. I want to see, do we get some sort of missions that are shortage 4 vehicles, not interested. That is a military outpost, so I'm kind of surprised that it's not really offering us any militaristic sort of choices there, but yeah. So, from what I see, we have a situation... There's a lot of emergency calls. We're gonna start making our way towards here. The first place I kind of want to visit is, in fact, this, you know, alpha system, so to speak. The capital system. And from there we can figure out what we want to do. You're flying through clear space. Hyperspace recharge speed is increased. Yeah, that's one of the changes that I did that I'm really, really thankful for. That being said, let's go scout out this next system. I don't want to jump my main ship into it just in case it's populated by bad people. Okay, so this is going to be the first encounter with the beacon. So can I tell my fellow... No, I cannot. Oh. Switch to sector. Let's do this again properly. Okay, there we go. This is good enough. Come on, select the frickin'... I hate it when it does that. I just want to select this. There you are. They're safe and waiting for you, poor soul. Okay, so... welcome to my least favorite mission in the whole game. But that's perfectly fine, because... we did get a chance to get this rock. Let's just do the big claim. And we're gonna sell it off for 90,000! Oh, that's pretty good, actually. Wait, what else do we have here? Do we have any secret stashes or something like that? Probably not. This seems to be a very small sector. There's something else in the background that I'm going to take a look at in just a moment. Nothing interesting here. That's a pretty big chunk of titanium. Though honestly, I don't want to really do any amount of mining, considering I do have a dedicated ship for that right now. Okay, what else do we have? Let's zoom all the way out. So what do we have here? That tiny little rock looked like a crate. It was, in fact, not. Okay. When in doubt, I can return here and mine this place out a little bit more. But for now, let's actually... Let's go through this grain system, though. Just in case. Boosh. The empty sector recharge speed thing, I'm gonna be honest with you, is one of the more interesting changes that they've done. As usual, we're going to be scouting out with a drone, so as not to put the ship at risk. Okay, there we go. A populated system, this is completely fine. Switch back to system. Enter the coordinates properly. Point the ship view into the correct direction, and let's go. So, what do we have here? Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's start taking a look here. This is clearly a mining system. The question is, have they left anything specific for me? In terms of either claimable items or something else. A huge amount of resources, actually. That much I can see. Actually, the amount of mining bases in the system is actually quite staggering. Which, to be fair, only makes sense. In theory. Well, Nothing all that interesting here. Let's quickly check out this one yellow system. Actually, do any of these places sell a captain? Because a captain would be a very good idea right now. Yes. These guys do. Because I want to be able to kind of tell my ship to jump in after me without having to, you know, switch back to the original thing. That might kind of be interesting. So where's that docking port? I like this, you can approach pretty hotly and it's just going to grab you instantly. What? Wait, what? I just saw... Oh, they actually added light miners that are actively mining out the system for resources. That's actually pretty bad, because these things, as far as I know, they don't respawn, so... Don't know how to feel about this. So, yeah, okay. Let me just scout this out. Okay, show me what you got. Okay, so this place is fine. Okay, let's go. First things first. Let's start with a simple look around the system a little bit. If we might have anything specifically interesting to take a look at. It's usually places like this that have the cargo crates full of goodies that we should totally grab. But they have added like very small asteroids that make them much hard to simply spot, if you know what I mean. The asteroids used to be much more uniform. So anything small and shiny would usually kind of stand out. So a visual scan of a system like this would usually be much more easier. Yeah, it's kind of strange we don't have any claimable large rocks. Which is really a shame. Because one of the more short-term goals that I want to do is grab myself another mining ship. And preferably place it in that mining system. The Vary of Pirates, what we're hauling, is of near infinite value. Okay, 36,259. That alone should be really far away. Wait, is it? 256. Yes, I know. Shush. Calm thyself. Operation Exodus. 36 minus 259. I think we'll be fine. Oop. Okay, there we go. The big headquarters and stuff. diplomacy. Negotiate an alliance. At war. Not much is known about this faction. Okay, that is perfectly fine. Tell me. A resource shortage. More shortages. I kind of want to see some more interesting missions, but apparently that's not gonna happen. 10 drones. Oop. Turbines. Build ship. I don't think so. Actually... You know, you say that. Do we have a... Oh, there we go. 2 captains. I think we're actually going to do that. I think that with the amount of money we currently have, which is almost 200,000, we might as well just grab ourselves a second mining ship. This place does not seem to have too much resources in it, but at the same time, it's more than enough. And I do have a few mining turrets just kicking around. So, what is our... Only slightly bent, yes. Okay, let's do it. We're going to find ourselves a new ship. We're gonna call it Blame My Parents. And in that save design ship, we are going to take our only slightly bent. We're going to apply its design. And... double mining turret. Boosh. Oh, we only have one? We'll have to fix that. So, hire crew, we're going to go with 1 captain. Player menu, where is it? No, ship menu, there we go. Crew, I'm really sad that they don't auto-assign it. There we go. That should be perfectly fine. Oh! That is a wormhole, and also for some reason it has put the second turret on the bottom, because I have this thing enabled. Sorry about that. Let's do it like this. There we go. And with that healthy little pat on the back, please go mine. Right! That was our second mining ship. That is perfectly adequate. And now I'm going to... wait. Yeah, there we go. 2 ships. That is perfectly fine. Everything is fine. A tractor beam. This is such a comfortable little thing. Armed or unarmed? Not really interested. Mining system that has up to titanium. Now this is something I want. This is actually something that I'm going to place on the first mining ship. We're going to switch to only slightly bent for a moment. Because I also want to make sure that this thing is still working. I have a habit of kind of missing the, oh, the ship has run out of resources. You know, that thing. Yes, I know you can. And, yeah, everything's fine. So this thing was still doing it, and there we go. Now it's going to mine out all of the hidden resources as well. And the hidden resources tend to be much more rich in resource ness, where it's actually a big deal. Oh. Bless his little soul, he's trying. Like, and if we're very lucky, we'll actually find another one like that. So that's that. Okay, what else do you have? Fighters, turrets, salvaging turret. Efficiency 16 and 16. I actually am going to grab both of these, because I have a feeling that at some point we will need to kind of make use of them. If we find anything, you know, particularly interesting. And I do have the space for them. Like, even now I think I have space for one of them. So, having them in reserve in general is going to be a good idea. So, what can I sell to you? Chain gun turrets that I'm not really using might be a good idea, or might not be. Okay, wait, stop. Do I still have... Okay, so I have 2 military... regular military upgrades. So, the question is, do you have something better? No, you currently only have this one, which is perfectly fine, though not what I am currently looking for. So, second question, are there any claimable asteroids? Or in fact anything else that is particularly interesting in this system? Probably not. This place actually does not have much of anything. And the little bit of something that it is, like that it has, is going to be mined out by my little mining ship. Anyway, so where does this go? Somewhere far away. It kind of looks like it's going, it's heading towards the second part of the galaxy at somewhere of a equal distance away from the center, so maybe it's not going to be a bad idea. Just take it and see. It's like, yeah, let's just do that. Everything will be fine. There's no danger, obviously. One of the distress signals are actually very nearby. Okay, show me where you are. Trading What? What are you doing here? That's another one! What are you doing here? Hi there! I see that you're starting to venture out. As soon as you start to do that, a second ship can come in very handy. In order to command another ship, you need a captain on it. For training purposes, I'll lend you one of my ships that already has a captain. Please don't damage it. I can't say no. There! Now open strategy mode with F9 and order Lady Adventuress to fly closer to you. Sir, I don't know why would you call it that way, but... Okay, I actually need to get away from this thing before I somehow manage to fail the mission because it decides to jump through it. That'd be slightly stupid. I think I kind of overdid it with the symbols, didn't you think? Now that you know how to give orders to ships in the same sector, let's try issuing orders to ships in other sectors. The possibilities are endless, but for now, let's just let Lady Adventurers jump to the marked sector and immediately return again. Remember, you can enchain commands by holding Shift. Keep in mind that other ships and stations delay the hyperspace recharge. If they are hostile, they even may try to disturb your recharge, which will result in a longer recharge time. Okay, so this actually means that they have removed the inhibitor, where it completely disables your ability to jump, and they instead replace it with the fact that it is kind of it enlarges the recharge time. So that's kind of, I guess that's kind of okay. What? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. I hope that thing is not following me right now. Oh dear, it is. No, I must obtain the loot. Yeah, loot. It's like, yeah, I know I will be able to save you. Okay, so I was actually going to tell it to... What was that? For a moment there I saw a small icon over here, so... Ah, there's our lady! Now, you know how to command your fleet. You can keep Lady Adventures and her crew. I hope she can show you just how useful a fleet can be in this vast galaxy. I am off to look for a way to cross the Great Barrier. See you! Thank you. Good luck. So I guess I have a new ship. Okay, where is your home sector? It is over here. Okay. Let's just tag the sector. Oh, the second wormhole brings us somewhere very far away. So, yeah. Where's that second ship again? Show me what you got. So, one thing, it doesn't have a reconstruction token. So that's kind of bad. Oh, this is a neat design, though. I like the design. Though, honestly, if this is the only thing that you have, you're more useful for me dead than actually alive. I could turn this thing into another mining frigate, but honestly, I think that with 2 we have enough. So... This thing also does not have any, like, sideways... This thing cannot strafe sideways at all. So that is kind of problematic. So, I'm going to completely move all of the things off of this ship. 0 crewmen, 0 everything. After that, we're going to disable safe mode. And we're just going to select all the stuff and boosh. Like, thanks for the gift, but yeah, this is not really helpful for us right now. So, our ship is currently overpopulated. That's fine. That is something that I expected to happen, so that's nothing that I have to fear about just yet. So we're going to build another section of crew quarters. And then just do another armor thing. Something like this. Actually, let's make it a little bit thicker. Just like the original. Something like that. Yeah. That is going to be just fine. So, let me quickly take a look at the thing that we just destroyed. See, I can see a few things that might be useful to us. So let me do a thing where let's take that titanium salvaging turret. I have to put it on titanium. Titanium or better. Okay. Titanium armor. Where is it? So yeah, big kudos to Madman, who said that I can just transform... Oh. That is not what I wanted to do, but okay. I thought it would take the same shape, but fine. Oh wait, what if I just... Yep. Much better. This is also decreasing the ship's overall weight, so that's a good thing. And so with that in mind, let's take that salvaging turret that we got, just plunk it on here, and we are going to give it a third weapons group. And let's see what we can get. Like, I can see some things that are probably good. Oh, that's a turret. The one thing that I've misunderstood about salvaging in general is that you're not supposed to salvage all of the ship. That's not how it works. You get the most stuff back only if you salvage all of the non-armor components. So what are you, salesman? Interact? Anything interesting? There are traveling merchants who sell all sorts of things. You should keep an eye on them. They will jump to another sector after a while if they don't find anyone to trade with. Well, thank you for that insight. So my question is, where does this wormhole go? And if this is the wormhole that I came from, I don't remember. I actually do not remember which of the two wormholes I was supposed to be flying into. Because I'm feeling somewhat mischievous. If that, like, our allies are quite literally on this opposite side of the galaxy. So if for some reason, okay, this is where we came from. Time to go back. Don't worry about it. I need better engines. Like, holy hell is this thing heavy. Wait, did the jump drive actually just kill off all of my energy? Wait, what is happening to my energy? No, that is strange. Okay, it seems fine now. So, we are at the very edge of the opposite side of the galaxy. Anything that we do here is on us. I think I really need to take this as an advantage. We're going to remove this armor for a little bit. I think that we're going to be doing a little bit of privateering in just a moment. So the one thing I really want to do real quick is give us a kind of a generous cargo bay. Something like this. The match block shape is a godsend. Like, I'm really enjoying it right now. Oh, except for that one moment. Okay, something like that. You have to flip it, though. There we go. Yeah, this thing is starting to look more and more like an APC of some sort. Which I guess is not really that big of an issue. I really shouldn't be doing this in space. Like, if I'll need more crew members, I kind of need to not be out here. I guess this will be fine. Like, the only thing that I'm trying to do right now, honestly, is just make sure that I have more hit points than what I started off with. And everything else is just, you know, whatever. Ooh. And also because it's visually interesting to see a slightly more complex ship like that. Yeah, something like this. That should do fine. So, yeah, we are out of mechanics. I actually don't like that. And so, with that in mind, auto-assign. Okay, that is perfectly fine. What happens if I actually go out and remove this one salvage turret? Engineers, mechanics, 3 sergeants. Okay, what else? What can I remove here? Point defense chain gun is not something I want to remove. Double chain gun. $27, $20. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm ready. Let's take a look at what do we got here. Maybe we can find some sort of enemy that we can shoot. Okay. We got a place. Hello, welcome to the party. And let's take a look what we got here. We have a bunch of resources, which is fine. I'm kind of wondering if I should make a... Like, I have a captain on board, right? If I had more room, like if I had more crew, I could actually just on-demand create a drone by just slapping a captain in it whenever I need to. Something like that? Okay, I think I see a secret stash. That's nice. I guess let's start with that. And I definitely need to do something about these engines. Or maybe I don't. I wouldn't call this thing slow. Open! Double mining turret, chain gun turret, and 15,000 credits. That is not half bad. I would like to destroy this thing so it doesn't show up on my HUD anymore. So I don't mistake it for a, you know, a new stash. If there was one stash in this system, like, if I already found one stash, chances are there's more of them. In large yellow systems like this, it's not often that there's just one stash. There's usually like 2 or 3. Although, considering I'm nearing my 40-minute mark, I might be in a hurry to kind of just skim over it. No claimable asteroids, though. Oh! And another one. Let's go. The acceleration is the one thing that this thing lacks. But apart from that, it's perfectly fine. Wait, hold up. I actually have to check this out. But I think I might have found a slightly troublesome thing with the game that wasn't intentional. Secret stash, double mining turret, more money. That is completely fine. Let's destroy this thing. Okay, so, question. When I create a ship, it includes 8 crew. Depending on my difficulty. So, test ship, 500 titanium. That's completely fine. Gained 8 crewmen. Interact, transfer crew. That's silly. So, by trading 500 titanium, because this is my, technically speaking, my 4th ship, I can unlimitedly just keep adding crew in a pinch. I don't think that this is how it's meant to be. So, yeah. Level 2, level 1. I'm going to go for the level 1. Captains have levels? I never thought that they actually do anything for it. Okay, so modify the full ship. Let's make it smaller. And let's add salvaging, double mining, iron, double iron, double iron. Okay, make it 1 iron. And another 1 iron. Let's give it an engine. Like this. Let's give it a gyro array. Okay, I want this to be like half of the... Okay. First of all, local grid size needs to be smaller. Okay, there we go. Is this half of it? Yeah, I guess it is. So like this, it's going to be like that. And like this, it's going to be like that. So I can turn around. Okay, the one thing I can do is... There we go. Yeah, this is what we needed. Let's quickly place it somewhere else. I want them to be on the front of the ship. So one is going to be like here. The other one's going to be like here. Something like that. And so I need... transfer crew. First things first. Making sure that everything is auto-assigned. And I need 4 crew members for the sake of... miners. 1, 2, 3... something like this. Can I fit both of them on the same side? I know the game doesn't really like it when you have it on opposite sides. And yes, I know that I'm nearing my... No. Yeah, but now it's off-center. We cannot have that. There we go. Okay, there we go. Drone, go mine. Is that actually your top speed? No, it's not. You're just being silly. You're just mocking me on purpose. Okay, there we go. Fourth ship, also a mining drone, and we're fine. I think we're perfectly fine. Now, that ship that is currently drifting off, the reason why it's doing that is because it needs to, like, completely stop before continuing off with the next set of... Oh, please just stop so you can... Can you just... There we go. Velocity is 0. Please just go mine. I really hope it's not going to be doing this throughout the whole system, because that might just take a while. Oh, screw it. Fine, fine, fine. Apply. And this ship is... The game AI has not really become all that better over time, I think. Okay, there we go. Ooh, look at this. He has become fast. Okay! This took me much longer than it should have. Okay guys, thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you in the next episode.